Hello, Beer Diploma Nation. We just wanted to reach out and say happy holidays to you and your family from all of our. What's that? There's a present under the tree for me? Really? Oh, look at that! It's the Lunds and Byerlys craft beer 12 days of beers advent calendar. So wow, this looks great. Thank you guys. I'm just kind of kidding there. This is actually, it was a present to myself here. So we are going to do a live unboxing throughout the holiday season here of the Lunds and Byerlys 12 days of beer calendar. Now, I did take a sneak peek at the different brands of beer that are out there in this calendar, but I just looked at the brands. I didn't look at what specific beers are in there, what the styles were, and whatnot. So this is all going to be a surprise for me too, and we're going to unbox this together. So just before we get into the different beers here, again, this is the Lunds and Byerlys 12 Days of Beer calendar. This is not a paid promotion. I did go out and actually get this one for myself. So the price on this one, I think it was $59.99. I know a lot of people would balk a little bit about that price tag, but you have to remember that Lunds and Byerlys is collating all of this beer from all these different breweries. These are special beers from some really great breweries that are out there in Minnesota, and these are all local craft beers. And then they have these special cartons made for them, and then there's also a special insert inside of it that makes it look like a 12-day advent calendar. So yeah, I mean this is a real solid buy in my mind, according to the list of breweries that I saw. So I'm really looking forward to digging into this. So let's take a peek at day number 1. All right, well, it's from Fair State, that's for sure. This is Fair State's New Territories Hazy IPA. Take a look at that. That's a beautiful can. Fair State always puts out some really nice cans there. So let's drink to this one. So New Territories is a high-tech IPA employing a genetically modified yeast and active fermentation, dry hopping, super tropical, saturated, and easy to drink. 5.8 ABV. Looking real stellar here just by the glass. I got my glass here. So let's take a peek here and see what they got here. How does day 1 of the Lunds and Byerlys 12 Days of Beer calendar hold out? Well, it's Fair State. Let's. All right. Oh, just real delicious. Good hoppy notes, very, very citrusy and piney are the notes I'm getting out of it. A little bit on the tropical side, for sure. Beautiful, beautiful hazy color there. Nice straw, pale gold color. Beautiful head on it. I mean, just wonderful head on it. Looks like there's plenty of carbonation there. I'm just going to give that a second for that head to settle down here a little bit. But I just setting my glass on, I could still smell it. It's just getting some wonderful flavors out of this. So leave a comment down in the comments here if you are a fan of Fair State. What's your favorite Fair States have, and have you had this beer? I'm not sure if these are something that you normally see out there in the wild, or if this is just exclusive just to this 12 Days of Beer calendar. But again, we're starting off with one of Minnesota's greatest breweries here, Fair State Co-op. If you guys haven't had any of their beers, I highly recommend it. They're a wonderful, wonderful brewery, and I love just about everything that they put out. So they don't make a bad beer at Fair State. Very smooth. Again, I'm getting those tropical flavors out of it, with a little bit of citrusy, piney taste out of it. I mean, it's really good. Very smooth. Medium mouthfeel overall. Very well carbonated, but not too overly carbonated. Very smooth. I mean, for an IPA, this is an extremely smooth IPA. I don't know how else to quite to describe that, but a medium mouthfeel, kind of on the thicker, chewier side for an IPA. It's got that going for it too. But again, the big things I would say is definitely a tropical fruit note to it, followed up with some sticky pininess to it. It's just wonderfully balanced. The hops in this are just delicious. It's fresh. It's crisp. It's a wonderful beer. I really am digging this beer. Enjoying it immensely. So that is all. We are going to do all 12 of these here on our channel. I'm not sure if we're going to do them 12 days in a row here, but we will definitely be doing them up through the holiday season here. So stay tuned here at Beer Ploma or wherever else you're watching this video. I'm going to post this up on YouTube here in a little bit. And be sure to follow us. And hey, give us a like, leave us a comment, let us know you're listening. Ask us questions. We're here to help you out through your holiday beer needs. And don't forget that if you are in the area of a Lund's and a Byerlys with a liquor store attached, they do have these Lund's and Byerlys beer packs. They also have a whiskey one and a wine one. I didn't see the wine one where I was at, but I did see the whiskey one. Not local like this one is. I really am enjoying this because of the fact that these are local breweries and some really heavy hitters in the local breweries. So, but you do have the option. If you're a whiskey drinker or wine drinker, they've got those for you too. So head on over to your Lund's and Byerlys. So far, we are off to a very strong start. So here's to the holiday season from our family to yours. Prost.